Alright, my little Ender 3 did good by me again. Each time I try the print, whether it was full on, okay, or whether it was just 1/6 of the print, by doing tests as I had shown, this gives me the opportunity to find the settings that will be adequate enough to release all the mechanics of the print. Essentially, this one, the reason I stopped the big one is because there was a power glitch and I couldn't start it again to start where I left off, so I gave up on it. And thank goodness I did, because when I printed this one, you know, in its place, being that it's smaller, quicker, and easier, it ended up literally being fused, okay? So basically my settings originally for my Ender weren't adequate enough to even loosen anything. So everything you see here is fused together, okay? So nothing moves. So this is a hinge that doesn't move. This is a hinge part right here that doesn't move. This is supposed to move. Same thing over here. This is a hinge supposed to move, and same with this, it's supposed to move. So I made a couple changes in my Ender, and hoping, again, it was more of an experiment each time to learn from what didn't work to what did work. So what I did is I printed it again with some new settings and new things on my Ender. It's basically still stock. I mean, nothing about the machine has changed. I don't want to be able to print something that has so many things that need to be right. I would rather have a machine set up correctly, mainly to factory specifications. Nothing about it has changed. My eSTEPS are the same. I did nothing with PID settings or any of the stuff that has been recommended by others to get my final print. Now basically I'm going to print this again, but all 6 of the parts at the same time, which is an extended print. But I didn't want to have to do an extended print and to find out at the end of the day it wasn't going to work. Okay, so to make a short story long, I have this one, and essentially you can see all the parts are there. And when I finished this print, when the printer finished, it literally did this. Okay, so my settings worked. It's connected together. Everything is as it's supposed to be, loose, the correct gap, everything. But yeah, I mean, this is how it literally came off the print surface. Everything hinged, clean, as it's supposed to. Nothing was sticking out. There was no stringing, you know, that sometimes some people have. But all of this is literally as it's supposed to be. I mean, I was glad to see it. I know that all my little test prints, including that little hinge part, gave me an idea what I needed to do with the rest of it. But yeah, there it is. So when I do print all 6 of these sections, it will include the center as well. Okay, I decided that the center wasn't my issue. I needed to get all of this right first, which then this would just, you know, fall into place. So anyway, there it is. So just get your printer set up as it's supposed to be. I know nothing about your printer or anything about it, so giving any advice on what needs to be done is more up to you to troubleshoot it down. But at least I've given you something to strive for. You know, just do the basic hinge by itself. See if you can get that to even work. You don't have to worry about any of the rest of the stuff. Just get the hinge part to actually work loose like it's supposed to. Okay, and then most of the time, just by doing that, the settings will be just as good for everything else. Okay, you can see even that piece right here is loose, just like it's supposed to. You can see that even that is proper. I mean, it's pretty amazing that that this little Ender 3 can do what it does. I'm amazed all the time. Okay, so like I say, the next thing will be the whole thing. I mean, I don't have to print this anymore. I just print all 6 all at the same time on the table at the same time, and it should literally come off the bed as this part did itself. Okay, so you can see there's even daylight right there between the hinge parts right here. You can even see light between there. Okay, so there it is. Works great. So good luck. Keep us posted, as they say. Okay, happy printing. Yeah, let's take a look at the printer. This is just a basic printer. My springs are OEM stock. The belts, there's no changes in the hot end. It's stock. The extruder stock. I mean, you can see all that. You don't even have to listen to me. I mean, there's no metal extruder. There's no modified hot end. There's no direct drive. There's nothing about this that is different than what you see here. I mean, this is what came in the box. So when I go to troubleshoot something, it's so easy. Okay, so no added aftermarket crap. All right, happy printing.